Hi everybody, haven't posted for a long time. You might have just seen, I've just caught up and posting some of our videos where we went to Keswick, a little trip, so you may see the car on there, but it wasn't really the major deal of running up to Keswick. Completely no issues at all in regards to range, going up to Keswick, pootling around Keswick, going to Buttermere. And getting back down, called off at T-Bay services on the way back. It was a bit busy, but we were going to stop anyhow to get some stuff from the farm shop. And then we had some videos from Greece, where we were just on a family holiday, and Isle of Man. Yeah, that was before the TT races. They were setting up for the TT races. First time to Isle of Man. Great time, great place. We'll be going back. Yeah, this is the day before our trip to Poland. So it's going to be a long trip. It's going to be something which is exciting us and also scaring us, because it's a lot of charging. I know I'm not the first, and I won't be the last to do long distance travel. But we broke it down, or we are breaking it down into sections. So we're going to go to Rotterdam to Potsdam. It's about 7 hours drive. We've got 2 nights, 1 day in Potsdam, and then we are going over to Warsaw. Again, about 7 hours drive, if I recall correctly from the route planner, and we're spending 3 nights in Warsaw. And then about 4 hour stint just down to the family house up near Lublin, or down near Lublin. I think it's 10 days there, and then we're coming back through the south of Poland, stopping off at a small village. I think it's a ski resort in the winter, for I think 3 nights again. And then on the way back, we are driving over from there to Erfurt. I think it's about 7 hours again. We've got 2 nights, 1 day in Erfurt. And then I think it's about 6 hours stretch from Erfurt, or 7 hours stretch from Erfurt to Rotterdam on the way back. All in all, quite a bit of charging, but it's broken up into sections. Excited, a little bit worried. Will it be as easy as it should be? It looks like it's completely doable on Tesla chargers. We signed up to Greenways, we've signed up to Orlen petrol stations, I think they are. Got all the apps for other providers that look like they've got chargers in Germany and Poland, so I'm not amazingly concerned, but let's see how it goes. I'm going to break this video, or this trip, up into multiple videos, because I think it's going to be too much otherwise. So this will be part 1. Fitted today the panorama roof sun cover, just because the temperatures here in the UK, as you all know, are really high at the moment. I think the car hit 50 degrees today, even though the doors were open on the car, and the cabin heat protection was on. So God knows how it hit 50 degrees, but it did. So I fitted the panorama roof cover, which I got off AliExpress. It seemed to fit well. I did a test drive, I had it on a couple of weeks ago. I was driving around for a week, it never fell off and hit me on the head, so that's not positive. Hopefully it stays up. And shouldn't be a major problem packing. I've got another video to post, I need to get it ready. We went for a camping trip in the Model Y, and one of the things I've learned, for a camping trip at least, we're going to have to buy a trailer. So I'm currently waiting for the tow bars to come back into stock, so I can purchase a tow bar. Because you'll see from the video I post, there was absolutely no room left in the car. I literally had me, the camping gear, Maya in the car, and where Isabel should have been sitting there at the barbecue. It's a problem, I think, when we come from caravanning to going back into a tent. I was just not aware of how much stuff we take for caravanning, which is maybe not practical for camping, I don't know. But if we get a trailer, the problem shall be resolved. So yeah, I'm going to break this up into small videos. So each section I'm going to do a video. We planning to leave here in the morning, so in the afternoon, to catch the evening sailing. I'm going to charge the car tonight to around about 90%. Fully knowing that I'm going to have to charge when I get to Hull. The reason why I'm charging here to 90% is simply it's cheaper that way. Then when we get to Hull, top it up before we get on the boat, probably take it up to 80-85%, and that way I'm hoping when we get to Rotterdam, we shouldn't have to stop off quite as early as I've planned at the moment. I'm hoping we get a little bit further before we have to stop off. But if we do, we do. I think that's the beauty of having an electric car. It will force us to stop, take a rest, drink a coffee, have a toilet break. The last time we did this trip was back in 2019. That's when I had the Volvo XC90. The XC90 did it no problems, ate up the miles. Really comfortable car. It was 2014, but it was a really comfortable car. Our design, big alloys, I think they were 21-inch. Probably a similar sort of quality of ride as the Model Y, to be fair. Quite a firm ride. But because of the nature of the beast and the fact it was a diesel and it could go 450 miles on a charge, on tank of diesel, we did, and we literally kept going as much as we could for 21 hours. Did 1,000 miles in 21 hours. It's doable. Near on killed us, literally near on killed us. So I said to Isabel when we did that trip, never again. We're breaking it up. Yeah, we could get there in a day. We could have in theory just broke it up into two, so we could have had just one overnight stop on the motorway somewhere. We could have stopped in the car. But I said, that's not what I want to do. If we're going to go for a road trip, I want to see a little bit on the way. Relax, enjoy some towns, enjoy some cities, see something, not just constantly driving 21 hours, or even if it was 14 hours. I just don't want to do that. So we've come to an agreement. We're going to break it up into chunks. We're going to see some things, come along for the ride, see how we get on with charging, see how busy the chargers are, because we're coming through Holland. And as you know, Holland was one of the first countries to open up chargers, superchargers. So I wonder if there is going to be as full as we all feared in the UK when they opened them up. And I don't supercharge that much. I think I've supercharged about 4 times. I just don't need to. But when I've been to the Trafford Centre, I mean, I've got a lot of chargers at the Trafford Centre, but when I've been to the Trafford Centre, there's not actually been that many non-Teslas using the chargers. Maybe 2 or 3 cars using the chargers. I'm excited to see how it is over there, and I'm also probably going to use Fastnet and some other chargers as well. Maybe because they're more convenient. Maybe also because they might be cheaper. Some of them look a bit cheaper than superchargers. About convenience, so we probably will pay a premium for supercharging if need be. Obviously we get maybe better charge rates with a supercharger than maybe a 100 kilowatt charger somewhere, but it all comes down to convenience and what fits for that particular trip and that leg. We'll see. So tune in and we'll see how we get on. Cheers.